The most dangerous man in any room is never the loudest one. He's the one who hasn't moved, the one whose breathing hasn't changed, the one who's watching everyone else react while he stays perfectly still. There's a reason for this, and once you understand it, you'll see the world completely differently. By the end of this video, I'm going to tell you the exact technique that the most dangerous men use to maintain this calm. It's not what you think. It's not meditation. It's not breathing exercises. It's a mental shift that takes seconds but changes everything. But first, you need to understand why calm is power. When a situation becomes tense, a confrontation, a crisis, a high-stakes negotiation, most men's bodies betray them. Their heart rate spikes. Their voice changes pitch. Their movements become jerky. Their thinking narrows. This is the sympathetic nervous system taking over. Fight or flight. A survival mechanism that's been with us for millions of years. The problem, in modern situations, this response is almost always wrong. Here's something most people don't realize. When you're in fight or flight, you literally become dumber. Blood flows away from your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for complex thinking, planning, and decision-making, and toward your muscles. Your body is preparing you to run from a tiger or fight an enemy with your fists. But you're in a boardroom, or an argument with your partner, or a negotiation where the stakes are your career. And your ancient brain is making you stupid at the exact moment you need to be smart. The men who win in these situations have learned to override this response. Not suppress it, override it. There's a difference. Suppression creates internal pressure that eventually explodes. Overriding means you've rewired the initial response itself. And here's the part that changes everything. The calm these men display isn't an act. They're not hiding their fear. They genuinely aren't afraid. Think about what that means in a confrontation. Most men are running on fear masked as aggression. Their bodies are flooded with cortisol and adrenaline. They're reactive, not strategic. They're operating from their limbic system, the emotional brain. Now put them against a man who is genuinely calm. The calm man is operating from his prefrontal cortex. He's thinking clearly. He can see the whole chessboard while his opponent can only see the piece in front of him. More importantly, and this is where it gets dangerous, the calm man can see his opponent's fear. He can see the tells, the micro-expressions, the rushed words, the forced bravado. He can see exactly where the cracks are, and he can apply pressure precisely where it will have the most effect. This is why experienced negotiators, special forces operators, and elite performers all share one trait. They've learned to access calm on command, not after the situation, during it. But how? The secret isn't controlling your emotions, it's controlling your perception. Fear doesn't come from the situation. Fear comes from your interpretation of the situation. Two men face the same confrontation. One is terrified, one is calm. Same external reality, completely different internal experience. The difference is the story they're telling themselves. The afraid man is thinking, "This is a threat. I could lose. I could be humiliated. I could be hurt." The calm man is thinking, "This is information. Let me see what's really happening here." That's it. That's the shift. The moment you move from "this is a threat" to "this is information," your entire nervous system responds differently. You're no longer prey. You're a scientist observing an interesting phenomenon. Your heart rate drops. Your thinking clears. Your vision actually widens. There's research on this. Fear narrows your visual field. Curiosity expands it. So here's the technique I promised. The next time you feel that spike of fear or anger, say these words in your head. Interesting. What's actually happening here? Not, how do I win this? Not, how do I protect myself? Just, what's actually happening? That question shifts you from participant to observer. And observers don't feel threatened by what they observe. But here's the part most people miss. This calm isn't just about winning confrontations. It's about who you become. A man who can access calm in chaos becomes someone others look to in difficult moments. He becomes a leader by default, not because he sought the position, but because everyone else is too reactive to think clearly. His calm becomes a resource, something rare and valuable in a world full of men running on fear and ego. The most dangerous men aren't dangerous because they want to hurt you. They're dangerous because they can't be rattled. They can't be provoked. They can't be manipulated through emotion. And that makes them unpredictable in the most threatening way possible. You never know what a calm man is capable of, because he hasn't shown you his limits. He hasn't revealed his cards. He's just watching, waiting, thinking. That's power. And it starts with 3 words. What's actually happening?